Hi, just thought I'd try making another video. Thanks for the advice on how to improve. So hopefully I can take that into account. I don't have much to talk about. I just thought I'd just tell you about some things I'm interested in. So I really love kids. I'm a child psychology major, so I love working with all different kinds of kids and helping them, especially like really little, like 2 years old. That's my favorite. So I'm actually babysitting right now, which is why, well, part of the reason I'm being so quiet. But the kids are sleeping. So, yeah, but I'm really interested in a lot of different things in child psychology. I'm working on a project right now looking at parenting factors. So that's different things like, well, I'm looking at 6 different variables. There's 3 positive ones, which are positive regard. So that's parents hugging and kissing their kids and showing them that they love them. And then I have cognitive stimulation. So that's teaching kids new things, looking for opportunities to expand their knowledge. And the last one is sensitivity. So that's parents who are attuned to their children's needs, and they kind of, it's like if their child is bored, then they'll be aware of that and do something else. So those are the positive ones, and then the negative ones are negative regard, which is kind of the opposite of positive regard. It's parents being angry or hostile with their kids, punishment, things like that. And then detachment, and that's parents being uninvolved. So that might be a parent who would just sit in the corner of a room and play on their cell phone while their kid plays on. And then the last one is intrusiveness, and that's parents who are overly controlling and directing. So part of my project is looking at, I have lots of videos of parents playing with their kids, and I watch them and kind of rate the parents on these dimensions. It's fun, I guess, watching them play, and it's hard. Some of them are really not, I don't know. Sometimes the parents are not the best, but yes. So I'm looking at that, and I'm also looking at self-regulation. So that's like self-control, delay of gratification, impulse control. Basically, it's all the skills that kids need when they go into school, and it really develops in early childhood. So like age 3 to 5 is when it develops. So I did lots of tests on these kids, testing different different areas of their self-regulation. So there's one that it's called the Bear and Dragon Task, and there's two puppets. There's the good bear puppet, and then there's the bad dragon puppet. And everything the bear puppet says, you do, and then everything the dragon puppet does, you do the opposite of. So it's like Simon Says, but it tests their ability to delay the impulse to kind of immediately do what they're told, I guess. And then there's a snack delay task. So they have a snack on the table, and they have to wait until the experimenter rings a bell before they can eat it. So it's funny watching some of these kids because they touch it or they'll like lick it, but they won't eat it. But that shows if they can delay gratification or not. And then there's another one where we have to wrap a present in the same room as the kid. We tell the kid to turn around and then wrap the present for a minute, and then see how many times the child turns around and peeks. And then the experimenter leaves the room for a few minutes and says, "You're not supposed to look in the bag until I come back." And then we see how many times they peek. So it's really fun. Like, I think that's one of the reasons I like child psychology so much, because you can't really use the same measures. I mean, you can't have a kid fill out a questionnaire like you can for adults and teenagers. So it really kind of requires you to be creative and thinking of ways to test these things. Yeah, so I'm looking at basically how different types of parenting factors contribute and are related to the child's self-regulation. And I think parents who are overly intrusive, they don't really give their kids the opportunity to control their own behaviors and desires, because they're the ones who are doing all the control and the inhibitions. So I think parents who score highly in intrusiveness are probably going to have kids with lower self-regulation, but we'll see. Yeah, so right now I'm just finishing that and then writing, hopefully going to conferences and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I hope you found that interesting. I'm really passionate about it. And there's a lot of kind of hot issues, if you want to call them that, in child psychology, especially related to education. So maybe sometime we'll talk about those. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Bye.